What's going on YouTube? Battleworld is back with an Envoy exclusive video for you guys, and we're going to be doing a how-to Battleworld video for you guys today. We're going to be showing you guys the ins and outs of what you should be doing, how to do it, and how you should be doing it, of course. We're going to start off with the Info tab here. Assemble your alliance. You and your alliance have landed on Battleworld, a patchwork planet forged by an unknown entity. Battleworld is comprised of many territories, each with a boss to rule it. You and your alliance must come together to conquer Battleworld territories and neutralize this dangerous planet. You will conquer each territory. Your alliance must work together to progress through the active territory by defeating each of its 6 zones. Alliances can only defeat 1 zone per day, with sieges lasting 6 total days. Only the strongest alliance will reach the final zone to battle Knull. Advancing through the zones. Earn enough victory points as an alliance to advance to the next zone before the end of day. Fail to earn enough VP before the day ends, and your alliance will need to repeat the zone, but you will retain any VP previously earned in that zone. Unfortunately, if that happens, you will not be able to battle Knull in that 6-day period. VP can be earned by completing a variety of missions in the current zone. Earn VP by defeating waves. Each zone has individual missions that you can complete in order to earn VP for your alliance. VP is granted for each mission wave cleared. You can attempt a mission multiple times, but missions reset between attempts and you will only be awarded for newly cleared waves. Characters on Battleworld can only be used once per day, so you will need to plan your attacks strategically. You will be earning bonus VP from Spec Ops. Most zones have special operation missions that you can add characters to for additional Alliance VP. Each Spec Ops mission will need multiple Alliance members to add their characters in order to fully complete the mission and earn the bonus VP. Complete more Spec Ops missions to earn more VP. And the Spec Ops missions have to be completed 30 out of 30 for the points to count. It cannot be 29 out of 30, cannot be 1 out of 30. It has to be 30 out of 30. You'll be fighting for T3 ISO 8. The elite mission in each zone has more narrow trait requirements, but grants additional Alliance rewards based on the total number of Alliance waves cleared. Alliance rewards is sent at the end of day and each active day and contain valuable upgrades like T3 ISO 8. You'll be battling the boss Knull. If your alliance can make it to the final zone in the siege, you'll have a chance to challenge the boss in a final battle. The siege boss is incredibly powerful in its home territory, and you'll need your entire alliance to take him down. Only the strongest alliances will be able to defeat the boss, and those who do will earn a large VP boost each time the boss is defeated. The VP breakdown is the amount of VP rewarded increases in later zones and on higher siege difficulties. Higher difficulties also reward better zone and siege rewards. Keep pushing your alliance to maximize your rewards. At the end of every siege, alliance members are rewarded for the total alliance VP earned throughout the week. And the season rewards will have Battleworld season leaderboards pay out every 4 weeks. That's why you see the 4-week gap that we currently have. Leaderboard ranking is based on total Alliance VP earned throughout the season of 4 total sieges. So 4 iterations of Battleworld. Check back often for updates to Battleworld season rewards. As you can see, we just unlocked Zone 2. It shows that we have unlocked Zone 2. And these are the current VP earned this siege. And these are the rewards we're going to be getting for unlocking 200,000 VP. Let's go ahead and break down some more stuff. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be going over the weekly siege rewards. This is going to be the total VP that we're going to be earning from week to week, and it shows everybody's individual participation in your alliance. Now, the rewards here show a tier of what you're going to be receiving. The more VP you earn, the more rewards you'll be receiving, as well as Battleworld credits. Battleworld credits do not expire, and you can hold them pretty much forever, and they are not capped. That is actually pretty nice. They go up from tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, tier 10, tier 11, tier 12, tier 13, and tier 14. Now, of course, this is going to be including all of the difficulties. So moving on from the weekly rewards, as you can see here, we have different difficulties. We have normal, difficulty 1, difficulty 2, difficulty 3, difficulty 4, and difficulty 5. Difficulty 5 will award a Knull Battleworld frame. I wanted to turn you guys' attention to this here in difficulty 5. As you can see right down here, you get 100% of the Knull shards that were talked about in the strike time video, which is 10 shards in difficulty 5. But nobody failed to mention, they failed to mention this, is that in difficulty 4, you will be receiving 80%, which will be 8 shards. In difficulty 3, you will be receiving 60%, which is 6 shards. In difficulty 2, you will be receiving 50%, which is 5 shards. In difficulty 1, you will be receiving 40%, which is 4 shards. And in the current normal difficulty that everybody is on today, you will be receiving 30% of Knull shards. Therefore, you will be receiving 3 Knull shards for completing the normal difficulty. Let's go ahead and get into some more Battleworld exclusives. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be breaking down the Battleworld Store next. This is the Siege Store with the Battleworld credits here. They mentioned in a blog that we're going to be having Thanos Endgame. He is going to be staying here while Gladiator and Gore filter out through that as well. And Hank Pym will also be in here as well as purple ISO crystals. The purple ISO crystals are shown here, as well as a new orb that is going to be for 30,000 credits as well. Here you have your Battleworld Blaster Orb, your Brawler Orb, your Controller Orb, your Protector Orb, and your Support Orb. Now, since there's no difficulty here, since there's no leaderboard here, we can't necessarily go in and check the leaderboards because that's been paused in the first 4 iterations of Battleworld. Let's go ahead and move into Zone 1 normal difficulty. Zone 2 has been unlocked with 5 days and 20 hours remaining. So here on the main page, we have currently earned enough VP to move into Zone 2. As you can see, not everybody has attacked, and we were still able to complete this. Across all difficulties, it will be 60,000 VP to move on from zone to zone, so don't necessarily get demoralized. It's mainly more so a difficulty aspect of it, like the difficulty slider and everything. But the 60,000 VP from Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, Zone 5, and all the way up to Knull is always going to be 60,000 VP. And here on the main screen, you are all able to click on the different zones by clicking on these locked images here. You guys are able to move throughout the different zones and actually preview them. So say you want to come over here to Zone 2 and preview that. You and your alliance members are able to plan this far ahead. You're able to see a villain and global here, mutant, Herald mission mercenary, of course the elite mission of Astral and Pegasus. If you guys check out the blog post, all of the charts of all of the requirements are there. You can also check out the different spec ops to plan further ahead per zone. And as you can see, it requires 60,000 VP to move over to Zone 3. Just because you are gaining more VP than 60,000 in Zone 1, it does not count towards Zone 2 until that timer begins. The extra VP is just what you are gathering to be able to move over to the next difficulty. As you can see, we can also check out Zone 3, and you can see all of the different levels of missions here, as well as another level of Spec Ops here. And unfortunately, I don't have a 1 diamond endgame Thanos, so I'm gonna have to require my alliance to be able to help me out there. But other than that, I have all of the other 1 diamond requirements. You can also move over to Zone 4, Zone 5, and Zone 6. Zone 6 is going to be where Knull resides. Here you can see the rewards of Alliance VP earned. You can see the amount of damage you have dealt to Knull himself. It lets you know the boss health remaining, and you have to do 20% damage to unlock the rewards. Now, unlocking the rewards, as we said previously in the video, you're going to be earning 30% of the total shards. So you're going to be gaining 3 shards per full clear of boss health. Not necessarily sure if that's going to be per boss clear. That is still undetermined. I'm asking a little bit more about that. I'll be sure to have that information in the next video. But as you can see here, if you get the boss health down to 61 to 80%, you'll receive these rewards here. 41 to 60%, 31 to 40%, 21 to 30%, 11% to 20%, 1% to 10%, and full clearing the boss will award 3 Knull shards. Now, you're probably thinking, man, that's going to take a really long time. With how often Battleworld is going to be happening, it's essentially going to take a while if you are only doing the bottom difficulties. But this is very reassuring in the aspect that this is allowing even a base alliance at level 75 to acquire Knull shards. That is very nice. Let's move on to some more information regarding Battleworld. Welcome back, everybody. We wanted to take a little bit of a deeper dive here and show you all the modifiers that are in each mission. Currently, we're in Siege Day 1, and if you guys click here, it'll show you the combat mods. Here, it will show you the leaderboard of everybody in your alliance that has attacked. So you can definitely see if some folks are falling short in participation. Here it'll show you the combat mods of Superior Retribution. On spawn, Superior 6 characters gain 6 counter and offense up for 6 turns. And this room counts as Cosmic Crucible. In the Spider-Verse room, we will see the combat mods of Heightened Spider Senses. On spawn, Spider Society characters gain 3 evade and immunity for 3 turns, and this room counts as Raid. In the Herald mission of Cosmic, you'll be receiving a bonus for Annihilators. I want to be very clear, this is a bonus for stats, not points. The bonus combat mods for Annihilators. Annihilator characters have a 45% chance to assist when an ally uses an ability. And the danger zone of this mission is the Hive Mind gain an additional 200% damage and armor when below 50% max health. This room counts as Arena, and this room counts as Raid. Here in the Elite mission, you guys will be getting a bonus for Astral, and I believe this is throughout all difficulties and throughout every Siege Day. Astral characters gain 200% damage in this mission, and this room counts as War. So say you were able to get the awakened abilities for your Astral, they will count in this room. Previously in the video, we stated that we were going to be getting rewards per waves cleared. As you can see, we were able to clear some more waves here, and this is all broken down in the total amount of waves that you guys have to clear as an alliance. So it's pretty reassuring to see what you're going to be receiving through the day-to-day. So every day, you guys are going to be receiving T3 level 1 ions, blue ISO 5, and a blue ISO 4. And as well, you guys can see the participation of Welcome to the Abyss. So you guys can see who has done this node, vice versa with all of the other ones as well. Say if we click this one, we won't be able to see the waves cleared. But this is the one where it's going to show you here. Rewards will be sent at end of day. And this will show you how much you will be receiving. And it says possible rewards here for your VP because you never know if you're going to clear all the way up to all of the waves, essentially. If you don't clear all of the waves, you get a partial amount of this VP, as shown in the beginning of this video in the information tab. It only rewards up to whatever you receive. And if you try it again, the next score, if you were to score a wave higher, then you will be receiving the VP extra. You won't be gaining all of the VP that it took to get there. You'll just be gaining the next step. So with that being said, let's go ahead and break down some more Battleworld. Welcome back, everybody. I just wanted to be very specific with something that needs to be said in this video. Here in the Spec Ops missions, as you see, we have completed some of them here. They've already filled in all of these Spec Ops missions and they have completed them. Now, you want to be able to check these Spec Ops missions before you finish your stuff here. As you can see, this one took a ghost spider. This one over here took a Penny Parker. And guess what is giving out a bonus here? It's giving out a bonus for Spider Society. So you and your alliance are going to have to, on harder difficulties, you're going to have to wonder, are we going to need our Spider Society here? Or do we have enough players that can complete it without that to be able to finish the Spec Ops mission over there? As you can see, we did finish that mission, so it was a piece of cake, but it only requires Spider-Verse and it gives you a bonus of modifiers for Spider Society. It doesn't necessarily state that you need to use Spider Society. Like, you can use all of these for Spec Ops missions and you can just go in here with Superior 6. You could use Black Cat. You could even use your Underworld. You could use your Sinister 6 characters. It all depends on the coordination of your alliance. Now, let's move on to some closing statements about Knull. Welcome back, everybody. So for some closing statements on this video, I wanted to show you guys this here. It shows you the participation in the leaderboard of Knull. Here it shows his total health, and that is going to vary from difficulty to difficulty. And the combat mods for Knull will be here in the third tab. The Battleworld boss, the boss immunities will be that Knull is immune to the following of ability block, exhausted, exposed, and stun. The God of Symbiotes, Knull can summon symbiote allies. Eternal Darkness, Knull can inflict darkness, which mind controls the affected character. And Void King's Rage. You guys probably saw in the Strike Time video that Pathfinder was attacking with the Astral team, but ultimately they ended up getting wiped out because of this Void King's Rage. If this Void King's Rage wasn't there, I'm pretty sure Pathfinder would have been able to full clear Knull there. For each rage Knull has, he gains 10% damage and speed in addition to their other effects. I hope you all and your alliance have what it takes to reach Knull, because like I was stated in the beginning of this video, if you all do not clear every siege every day all the way up until Knull, you will be stuck on the siege day that you did not complete until you complete it, and vice versa for 2, 3, 4, and 5. You want to be able to reach all of these siege goals to be able to fight the Symbiote King Knull himself. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll be having a continuation of these videos following this one, of course. And I'm going to be breaking down every siege day as we go along. And I'll be marking them on all of the different difficulties, sort of to give everybody a little bit of a guide. Thank you again, everybody, for watching this video and taking the time to really understand how Battleworld works. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and how excited you are to reach Knull. I must say, he is really fun to fight. I will catch you all in the next one.